Prince George appeared to give his younger brother Prince Louis a protective guiding hand as the youngster joined the rest of the royals at church on Christmas Day in Sandringham for the first time. The Prince and Princess of Wales proudly walked with their children George, Louis, and Princess Charlotte as members of the firm made their way to the festive service. George, 9, and 7-year-old Charlotte have carried out the walk before, but this year was the first year that 4-year-old Louis joined them. However, keen to show his brother the way, George could be seen appearing to lend a hand to his little sibling, who wore shorts and long socks, as he clutched his mum Kate's hand. It also marked the first time that King Charles led the family to church, with him hosting Christmas at Sandringham for the first time this year since the death of his mother, the Queen, in September. Charles led the way alongside Camilla in blue, with William, Kate, and their children following behind. Among others that were spotted were Queen Consort Camilla, Zara and Mike Tyndall, Edward and Sophie Wessex, with Lady Louise Windsor and James, Viscount Severn, as well as Princess Beatrice, her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mazzi, and his son Wolfie. A surprise appearance at the church was by disgraced Prince Andrew, who was seen alongside his youngest daughter Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank. They were greeted outside the church by the Reverend Canon Dr. Paul Rees-Williams before they climbed the steps to the church, and the national anthem was sung before the first hymn, "O Come, All Ye Faithful." This is the first royal Christmas at Sandringham since 2019. Due to the COVID pandemic, the late Queen spent the festive period at Windsor Castle 2 years in a row, the first with the Duke of Edinburgh, and separated from her wider family in lockdown. After the morning trip to St. Mary Magdalene Church and the greeting of well-wishers, the family are expected to tuck into a lunch of turkey and all the trimmings. Afterwards, traditionally members of the royal family sit down to watch the Queen's televised address when it airs after lunch at 3 p.m. on December 25. This year, they will watch King Charles's first ever Christmas address, where he is expected to pay tribute to the late Queen. An image of Charles, taken during the recording of his inaugural festive address, has already been released ahead of the broadcast being screened later today.